going, everybody? You having a good time tonight? Rowdy crowd, huh? Rowdy crowd. Just a little background about how I got invited to be up here tonight. You know, the Ballers were looking for the best presenter that they could find to come up and thank you all for coming out tonight. But unfortunately, that person refused. So then they tried to find the funniest person that they could get to come up here, but unfortunately that person refused as well. So then they tried to find the best looking. And since I refused them twice already, I figured, you know, why not? I'll give it a shot. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm currently going to school in Calgary right now. I'm taking a Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Calgary. In acting, and I've just recently been liking, I guess, comedy, and I've wanted to try stand-up comedy. This is my first kind of go at it, so I hope you guys like what I have to offer here. Okay. So I've been talking about doing stand-up comedy for a while now, and a couple weeks ago this woman comes up to me and she says, "You're not thinking about doing comedy, are you? You're too ordinary, too normal. With that cute little blonde hair and those pretty blue eyes and that nice little smile." No, honey. I'm like, oh, God, that's a backhanded compliment if I've ever heard one, jeez. And she's like, "Haven't you heard? Comedians are either gay, morbidly obese, mentally or physically challenged, women, or, who am I missing? Oh, minorities." She's like, "Well, who are you going to make fun of then, huh? If you're none of these things, right? Without seeming like a sexist, inconsiderate, homophobic weeble." I'm like, "Damn it, Grandma, couldn't you show me some support, Jesus?" And what the fuck's a weeble anyway? I mean, really? If anything, I'm like a praying mantis coming at you. So like I said, I just recently moved to Calgary, and I noticed that there's a lot of homeless people there, and it's kind of sad. You know, I've been living downtown, and I've got to interact with them quite often. And so I'm sitting at the C train, and this homeless guy comes up to me and asks me for some money. I think to myself, you know, all this guy's gonna do is spend it on drugs and alcohol. And I thought a little harder, and I figured, well, that's exactly what I'm going to be spending it on, so why should I be judging this part of it? I mean, come on. Yeah. So now I'm back in Grand Prairie, and when I moved back, my mom's like, "You gotta get a job, you filthy cabbage." Yeah. My mom's from Jersey, if you don't know that, so she's got a thick Jersey accent. She's a Jersey gal. Like, "Get a job, you cabbage. You go down to Walmart and work with your grandma." You know what, Grandma and I are on good terms right now, okay? She doesn't support my life choices. She's like, "Why don't you head down to McDonald's, you know, get a job at McDonald's." Like, there's no way I'd ever work at a fast food restaurant. I just love them too much. I'd go there and I'd end up not liking it, I'm sure. You know, I just love going into McDonald's. Beautiful McDonald's. Nothing like Wendy's where you have to walk through that fucking maze to get to the front and you're just like, work up an appetite. It's brutal. So I get into McDonald's, you know, and I like to form a relationship with the cashier, you know. I'm walking up, looking him right square in the eyes. I'm like, "Yeah, you and me, buddy. You and me right here." Last second, jerk him out, go to the next guy. He's like, "Hi." And then I got that big old smile on. "Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you, or can I help you?" "Absolutely, you can help me, yeah. I'd like a, it all looks so good, you know. Oh, I get the usual, the old 2 cheeseburger meal." "Will that be all for you, sir?" No, that's not, Mark. No, that's not all. There's more. Much more. I'd like a large fry and a Sprite with that." Says, "All right, is that all, sir?" I say, no, Mark, no. That's not all. And this is when I hit him with the curveball. I'm like, "Can I get no pickles and no onions on that burger?" Bead of sweat comes down from his forehead. You know, you can see the gears turning in his head. He's looking down at the board, looking back at me. Board, me. His veins like popping out of his forehead. Then he like, gets on his microphone. Becker, I need help on till 3 here. Special order. I don't know what to do. Then the manager comes with that big old ring of keys, you know, he walks up and what's that? 2 cheeseburger meal? No pickles, no onions? You got it. I've been working here for 6 months for nothing. Hey, I got the key to every cooler. So I did end up getting a job with this lease maintenance company, and I'm really lucky because they have great benefits. And I'd never heard about benefits, you know, I've just been a student since I got out of school, out of high school. And there's these benefits, just amazing benefits. And I figured out that I could get massages completely paid for, 100%. I just give them the receipt, and they pay me back 3 weeks later. 10% of 100% of the final cost, but you know what? There's money in my pocket, baby. So I thought, I'm getting psyched up about it. I mean, I never had a massage in my life. And except the one time, I had a dream that I was in Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom. You know, down in that cave with Shakti Day and everyone's Om Shiva, Om Shiva. And Shakti Day comes up and rips my heart out of my chest, you know? Kalima Shakti Day! Massaging me, you know, passionately, intensely. But, you know, a professional massage has got to be different, right? Well, the only thing I know will be the same as my dream with Shakti Day is I'm going to have to get naked and lay down on my stomach. Oh, Shakti Day. I gotta laugh at that one, that's just funny. Okay, so I called up a coworker and I asked him, you know, what's the protocol for going to these massages? You know, I've never been to a massage party. He's like, well, all you gotta do is get naked. I'm like, huh? I gotta get naked. So I spent the next, 4.5 hours in front of a mirror, getting psyched up, working over the protocols. Okay, I'm gonna get naked. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna take my clothes off and get naked. I'm gonna get in there and get my dick out. I'm gonna pick up my dick. So, you know, I called them up 6 months in advance, made an appointment. Took the next 4,380 hours to prepare myself, you know? I hit the gym, spin class, hot yoga, cold yoga. I don't know about the rest of you guys in here, but yoga's hot regardless of the temperature. Know what I mean? You know, honestly, I really don't get the difference between hot and cold yoga. I mean, I still get kicked out for my erection. It's brutal. So like I said, I did spin class, I did Pilates, I did Tai Bo, I did it all, you know, got prepped up. I've never been exposed to anyone in that way in my life, well, except Shakti Day. So my day comes and I head in there. It's a nice place, you know, it's not really what I expected, nowhere to really for me to lay down that I noticed, and there's a till and a counter and all these tanning products, a couple chairs, you know, a couple bushes and stuff like that, so I sit down. I noticed the chairs are quite cold. A little uncomfortably cold, so I work up a half chub, just in case. I start to look around, you know, there's this soft sounds of a babbling brook, and it smells of rich mahogany and vanilla and chamomile. And I start to look around some more, and I notice there's artsy photos of babies everywhere. Kind of creeping me out. You know, in some countries, this is considered child pornography. I mean, seriously, I messed up. I figured I'd talk to the masseuse when she came in about it, if she actually, in fact, knew some of these babies, because if not, that's pretty fucked up. I mean, come on. So the masseuse heads in, and I quickly stand up and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Matthew Hall, nice to meet you. She introduced herself, and she seemed very distant and, you know, held back, and this is nothing of what I would expect, you know. Do you expect a masseuse to be comfortable, easygoing, approachable? But no, she was nothing of the sort. And so I asked her, I'm like, so, where do we start? And she says, well, Mr. Hall, first of all, you can put your clothes back on. What my coworker didn't tell me was that you have to fill out about 1,000 pages of paperwork before you actually get your massage. And yeah, needless to say, that wasn't the last time she saw my dick. Alright, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you very much. Thanks again, everybody. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, and I plan on doing it some more. I really enjoy it, and I'm glad you guys all supported me, so thanks a lot. Alright, let's give it one more time for Matt. That was awesome.